Today, American Indian tribes are being threatened through gaming developers that are coming in with their high-power political influences and their gaming money, which is eroding away the heritage and the culture of the Indian tribes. American Indian tribes are vulnerable because we do not have the resources to protect our federally recognized tribal members or their rights, and the trust responsibility of the government is supposed to be there to protect the rights of the tribal members and the tribe, and we do not have the political backing to fight for our rights. To show support, you can write letters to your senators, to your congressmen, to your assemblymen. You can picket. You can call Dirk Kempthorne, who is the Secretary of the Interior. You can come by our office to give letters of support or cards or anything to do to stand up to show that you're supporting the tribe, and not only our tribe, but all the American tribes. Oh, the Miwok tribe is fighting for its sovereignty and its rights and the protection of its tribal members. And for people to step up and give their support will show a unity that they are not going to allow outside influences to come in and destroy a tribe that has rich cultural heritage and that can give back to the community in a beneficial way. What I'd like the public to know is that our tribe is on the verge of losing its heritage, its culture, and the main thing that is happening here is there's an outside influence that's stepping up that has money and political influences that are detrimental to our tribe, because it's not here to benefit this tribe, it's here to destroy the tribe. So we're asking from our heart that anyone that can be out there to step forward and show support, because our tribe has been here for centuries, and without their help, our tribe is going to cease to exist.
If Native Americans do not have a unified voice and get involved, whatever that they do to this tribe will set a precedent that they will be able to use to derail other tribal governments in which they do not agree with favorably, and to instill their own form of government.
Perfect.
Other Native American Indian tribes can get involved by contacting their elected officials, congressmen, assemblymen, senators, etc., to be able to tell them that they will not tolerate the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Department of the Interior's intrusions into intertribal governments. If this is allowed to continue, whatever they are able to do to this tribe will set a precedent that they will be able to adversely affect every other Native American tribe in which people, individuals, bureaucrats, and the Bureau of Indian Affairs does not agree with. Some Native American tribes, such as ours, are small and they are not able to battle when you have outside developers who have undue influence politically or through the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And if you have department officials within the federal government who wish to impede the authority of your tribal government to govern itself and help its peoples. And that is the problem that small tribes such as ours face, because they do not have the political resources to protect themselves. The sovereign rights of tribes are currently being threatened and can be threatened in the future by developers and outside influences who wish to be able to steal tribes for profit by being able to absorb the tribes and be able to work another group into tribes to be able to do business dealings of which the tribes or current tribal governments may or may not agree with. The California Valley Miwok tribe currently has had its 638 funding from the federal government stopped without cause. It currently has had for the last few years, its revenue sharing, the trust that the state of California is supposed to deliver to the tribe stopped, and the tribe currently is in dire straits, and many of its members are losing a lot of benefits that they depend upon. The California Valley Miwok tribe would request that anyone who has access to be able to write letters, to be able to stand up for the tribe, to picket, to be able to contact elected officials, to say that this will not be tolerated. If oversight is given, over the federal government, BIA, CCA, and some parts of the Interior Department, that this will cease because there is a federal code of regulations that the Bureau of Indian Affairs goes by in how they work within American Indian tribes, and Bureau of Indian Affairs is way outside the regulations and working with third parties to help to destroy the tribe to the detriment of the current tribal government and its membership. Yakima Dixie was coerced by a few developers into signing a casino deal outside the authority of the tribe, trying to bind the tribe to a deal for them to have a chance to build a casino. They have manipulated one of our elders and took advantage of him, and they built a tribe around him, and now Mr. Dixie is in trouble again in state prison, and they're operating outside of even Mr. Dixie with their own now supposed chairman and the developers moving forward to take the tribe and in pursuit of a casino. The California Valley Miwok tribe has been continually violated by Troy Burdick, the superintendent of California Central Agency, Bureau of Indian Affairs. The tribe is requesting anybody with the authority to be able to start an investigation on this man into his dealings with the tribe, why he is able to operate outside of the federal code of regulations, why he is able to retain and withhold tribal monies that are obligated to the tribe, and why this is allowed to continue. The tribe is requesting anybody with the authority in the federal government to please conduct an investigation into this man and stop this malicious activity, and also the fact that he is able to deal with third parties, non-Indians and white developers, and meet with them and to plan out the deterrent of the California Valley Miwok tribal government and its members, and to help to unsecure any futures that they may have. With the continued violations that Troy Burdick is able to perpetrate against this tribe, he will be able to set a precedent that will affect all Native American tribes in the future.
The programs that the tribe currently offers will have to be cut. There will be no longer any housing assistance, education assistance, medical assistance to any of the tribal members. Also, employees will have to be laid off and the tribal offices will have to close.
Right.
The California Valley Miwok tribe needs the Bureau of Indian Affairs to do what they were intended to do, and that is to maintain tribal sovereignty. If the tribe can maintain its sovereignty, then it can maintain its culture, its history, and its heritage. That our federal tax dollars go to an agency that was put in place by Congress to protect the American Indians and the tribes. And I think the public needs to realize that this agency is not doing that. It's hurting tribes and fighting tribes and taking away tribal sovereignty. Because these people have fought long and hard to get where they've gotten, and now we can just come in because we're the federal government and just take it all away from them. And that's just not right. These people all need to stand together as one voice, and they would have the power to tell the people that are doing this to them, stop, you're not doing this to us again. Well, the developer wants to build a casino, and he can't do that without the cooperation of the Central California agency, the Bureau of Indian Affairs. I personally feel the superintendent of the Bureau of Indian Affairs has his own agenda, but is working with the developer to take over the tribe. If the tribe is taken over, then they will lose all their sovereignty, all their heritage, all their programs, their members, and ultimately it'll destroy the tribe.